This is the Outspoken Network. I am Grace J, your host. 2 days ago, while I was studying, I came across something. Let me read it out to you. Where there is love, there is no evil. And it got me thinking, that there are times that we are so much invested in a relationship, maybe a friend or a partner, and we love them with the whole of our hearts. And it seems like they do not love us back, or you love them more than they can ever imagine, and they just sometimes feel ignorant to everything that you are doing. And it made me do a little bit of digging, like why does that happen? What causes all of those things? Even when that person loves you, you just can't tell that they love you. And it made me come across a word, tough love. Yeah. So, tough love, what's the concept behind tough love? So, tough love is when a person loves you, yeah, but not in the way that, but the expression of kindness is not there. The expression of that love is not there. So, you see someone coming up and like, I love you, and that's probably the only time they're ever going to tell you that they love you. Every other time, they act like you don't matter. They don't give you their time. They don't give you any other thing. If it's to provide, they'll provide. But when it comes to hugging you, when it comes to giving you their full attention, like looking you in the eye, that's not something they can do. That's just, it gets really hard. And sometimes it even feels like it's rejection, especially when you want them to just hold you and they're just pushing you away. It can be hard, very, very hard. But what can we do? Is tough love really the thing that we want? Because it really doesn't translate as love. And even at the point where it begins to translate as love, it takes a whole level of hurt. The person must have been hurt so many times that I now had to, me now as the other person, now I probably will now have to sit back, okay, and look at this person. Why is this person acting the way they are acting? Why do they act like they do not care about me? Even though they keep saying they do, but why? Tough love. And oftentimes, tough love doesn't work in friendship. I do not want my friend treating me like he is my parent, like she's my parent. Most times parents do that to their child, but you're not my parent, so don't do that with me. Don't do tough love with me. When I tell you thank you for something that you did to me, I want you to be able to tell me you're welcome. Not it's okay, Joe, get out. Do you understand? Things like that. They want to tell you you are welcome, but to them, saying get out is a way of saying you are welcome. And that can be very hurtful. Imagine I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, thank you for this, thank you for this, thank you for this. And it's just like, oh, don't worry, John, get out. No, 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 don't do that with me, please. Especially when you're my friend. Yeah. So that's tough love. Tough love. Very hard because it's tough. And it's hardly translates as love. Really, it hardly translates as love. So at points where it hardly translates as love, you, on the other hand, probably you are the one on the receiving end, you might want to sit back. Are there other things that this other person does that when you lift up the layers behind their actions, behind their words, you can see love? Are there other things like that? Maybe it's just doing the laundry. Maybe it's just making sure that you have food to eat. Maybe it's just making sure that you never have to worry about a certain thing. Maybe it's just making sure that you understand what I'm trying to say now, yeah? So it might not be love all in it the way you want it to be, but it might just be underneath so many layers, and you might have to look deeper. And if you are the one who is the tough love person, I think you would have to also sit back and think, okay, can I really not do tough love more anymore? Can I just love this person with a love that is not tough so they do not have to overthink anything and just believe that your love for them is genuine? That's just all that I'm thinking about, and I thought to share with you. Have a wonderful week. Bye. And I remain Grace J. your host of the Outspoken Network.